So by now many of you may have seen the video that Shan put out earlier, which discusses the differences between YouTube and Rumble. But I thought I'd just jump on also to add some clarification, because it seems that there are some people who are perhaps attempting to begin rumours, or perhaps people just need some clarification. So first of all, no, I am not leaving YouTube. I'm not removing content from YouTube. I am diversifying, as is the channels which you can see on my screen. This is the channels that I'm currently following on Rumble. Bex, I'm following because she is one of our wonderful subscribers. At this point in time, Bex hasn't put out any content, but I'll be there following her if she does. But certainly, Salagi, Divine Justice, aka Mrs. G, and Squirrels on Fire all have content on Rumble, as do I. Now, if you have a look at people's followers, Shan has 72 followers. We're trying to get that up to 100. Once she has 100 followers, she can do live streams on Rumble as well as on YouTube. Now, the question was asked about, am I leaving YouTube? So, no, I'm not leaving YouTube. Question was asked, why am I posting some content on Rumble that I'm not posting on YouTube? What if people aren't interested in going over to Rumble to watch content? Okay, that's well and good. It's everybody's choice. You don't have to go and watch content on Rumble. And I apologise if there are people who don't wish to watch things on Rumble and feel that they are being left out by us posting content over there and not on YouTube. The majority of my content will still be posted on YouTube. And I believe that Salagi is still going strong, as is Squirrels on Fire, and as is Mrs. G with her new channel. However, if you've been following recent events, you'll know that a certain truckie local and her friends have been abusing the terms of service within YouTube. And YouTube is pretty trigger heavy. So someone creates a strike against another channel, YouTube will act on it. It then takes time to have that strike removed. And it takes work too. You also have to do a submission for a counter-strike to have it removed. So if your counter-strike is unsuccessful, the strike is there for 90 days. What's been happening is that certain individuals have been throwing strikes at various channels, trying to take them out. We already know that Mrs. G's channel has been removed because of that. Thankfully, Mrs. G is now engaged a lawyer and is now fighting that, but it still makes things unpleasant. Likewise, Shan is still copying hassles with strikes, and I'm still copying hassles with strikes. I believe Salagi is also being targeted. So, since it is becoming a sport for people to strike channels on YouTube, even though they are not within their rights to do so, none of the strikes that I've seen being made on people are legitimate or fair. And I think that with the number of people requesting YouTube investigate particular individuals with regards to this practice, that this is going to backfire for them. But in the meantime, we are posting content on Rumble, which is not going to be censored, basically. I'll let you think that through in your head, and I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying there. Rumble is a freer platform. They allow free speech. They're not trigger happy. And they don't allow people to abuse their terms of service for their own petty vendettas. So basically, the crux of the matter, what I'm saying is that while myself, Divine Justice, Mrs. G, Squirrels on Fire, Sluggy are all posting things on Rumble, we're not leaving YouTube, and we're not quitting on Kylie. Any content that is removed from YouTube, from my channel, will have only been done so as a result of strikes by other channels. Likewise with Shan, likewise with Mrs. G, likewise with Salagi. We don't delete content. And we certainly are not going to delete content if it is fighting for justice for people. So there will be double ups. Some of the content that I've posted on Rumble is also posted on YouTube, simply because some of it I want to make sure that it is thoroughly backed up. There are important things to do with Kylie, and at the end of the day, we are putting in our own time and our own work to create this content. So is it not unreasonable for us to want to preserve content that we have created? So the thing is, when you are given a strike by a channel, your content is removed. If you haven't got it backed up, it's lost, because it is removed by YouTube. Yes, once all the legal processes and everything are finished, the content will be reinstated. But that is a lengthy process, especially when people use fraudulent means to try and back up their claims. So if you've not been over to Rumble, check it out. Go and give subscriptions to my channel, Salagi, Mrs. G, Squirrels on Fire. We'd all greatly appreciate your support over there also. But just a reassurance, no, this does not mean that I am leaving YouTube. This does not mean that Shan is leaving YouTube or Salagi is leaving YouTube. Mrs. G is still on YouTube and with a different channel. We're simply doing our best to keep our content out there while people are trying to shut us down.